Hey guys, this is MTP Flyers, and tonight I want to do some durability tests on the SPIGEN GLAS.TR. Now this thing pretty much can take anything that you can throw at it. I've actually tried to damage it a little bit before, and it held up pretty good. So to give you some tips on this and what's going on here.
Come on, man, you guys gotta help me out. This moron's gonna do something to my screen. It's probably gonna end up damaging me. I mean, come on, really. Did you see what he did to that freaking iPad mini? No care at all. He just threw that thing right off the roof, not once, but twice. Come on, man, you guys gotta help me out, man. I do not want to end up going to the Apple store broken. Come on, man, please help me. Do not let this moron do what I think he's going to do and start doing tests on me. Come on, man, help the brother out. Come on.
So enough talk, let's go ahead and get into this and start doing some of the tests. Alright guys, so to really just give this a real world test, I don't want to necessarily take a drill to it or a knife to it, well maybe a knife, a hammer, just yet. Right, just yet. So first things first, say something like your car keys. You know, you've got those in your pocket, same time you've got your phone in there and you end up dropping it on it, or you have them in your pocket. So what we did was we went ahead and just clean that off real quick. We've got that nice and clean. She's nice and perfect there. And I've actually done this a couple times before, you know, on this already to show people just how awesome this is. And you know, you go ahead and you go in the house and you drop it on there, and you do that, or you know, you throw it down, or you got them in your pocket and they're going all over the place like that, and you know, now that's pretty excessive. But you know, you got them in your pocket and they're doing this, and it's going along there like that, and you're scraping, just normal everyday use, right? Okay, so obviously you're gonna see that. Let's get that up nice and close so you guys can see that. So you just got marks on it. If we go ahead and dry that off, clean it off, get all the dirt off, she's completely clean. There's nothing. The screen still looks... Oh, there's the baby. Yeah, who cares? There's the screen. She looks perfect still. And I can attest to that it still looks perfect. Now, we want to go something that's a little more extreme. And we'll say, like, you know, for instance, I'll start doing some stuff at work and I'll accidentally have, like, a screw from a shelf or something in my pocket. And, you know, that might go along with it and might start doing stuff to it. And, you know, I'm poking that along it. You know, still a little more extreme than normal, but still, you know, something that you could very well see in the real world. You know, you're not necessarily going to have a screw in your pocket, but some of you might have sharp objects, you know, maybe like a pen knife attached to your keychain or something along those lines, you know, and it might tap it a little bit here and there. She's definitely got to be able to hold up to that, right? So tap that a little bit, bring it up to the camera, and you see that we've got some dirt on there, some dust, and you can't really tell if there's any scratches. So we'll clean it off the best that we can here. And you see that there still is nothing. It's still perfect. It looks good. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We'll go ahead and put that down for a minute there. And we'll take you on over to the other angle while we take this beautiful camera so I can talk to you guys and just give you some close-up shots, because the macro on this camera, this is the one that I use for all my pictures. This is just insane. So what we'll do is we'll shoot some quick pics here and show you guys exactly how this is looking. And it's not being nice to me right now. Really? There we go. There's a shot right there for you, showing you the screen. You can see there. Looks pretty darn good, considering we just took some keys to it and some other hubbubaloo. A screw, sorry. And I can safe to say that there is not a single scratch on this thing. I'll do that. This doesn't do this when I'm not on camera. Amazing, huh? It must be all the lights that I have set up here. Who cares? Let's just do it. There we go. See, you're perfectly clean. No marks. No nothing. So, with that being said, I want to do a little bit more of a show going on here, right? I mean, what would be the point of doing this if we didn't go a little extreme, right? Now, I can safely say that I am confident that this will do just fine against my knife. Now, I have this pretty sharp, and just to prove to you guys that I have this pretty sharp, right into the wood there. You can get a nice gouge out of it, and she's certainly not... Here, you know what? Let's just make sure. Take it off. I took it off camera. So there you go. So she's got some life to her. She's not a cheap knife, right? So we'll put that piece of wood to the side there, and we'll do the same thing to this. Now this is a bit extreme, guys. You know, I'm gonna say it right now. How many people are gonna do this? Now I'm tapping this pretty hard. That doesn't sound good. I'm hitting this pretty rough here, and you know, we're definitely giving it the once over. Now notice I'm not doing the button because I don't think the button would last, to be honest with you. So I feel a little bit of a rut right there. Maybe we got it. But I have actually done this for people at work and shown them how tough this screen shield is. And we hit that quite a few times. So we'll bring it up to the camera here. And we'll show you that you might see some scrape marks on there. Nothing? I'm not seeing nothing. So let's clean that off and show you guys that I don't really see a damn thing. And you know what? Let's do the same thing that we did before. Show you guys what's going on here. Get some real world shots of this and show you guys that I'm not BSing you. I mean, you pay the money that you pay for this screen shield for a reason. There's one shot for you. Here's a second shot. And there is not a thing wrong with this. So, say what you want. You pay the money that you pay. I can tell you right now, another screen shield is not, definitely not, going to hold up to the punishment that you can do to this. Are there other extreme protectors out there that can do the same thing? Yeah, I know Zag is one of them, but we all know what I think about Zag right now. Just for the simple fact that I don't like the way that they look. So, continuing on here, we do something like, say, a hammer and get a little bit of a shot. Yeah. We're still going. That definitely took a shot. Now, I could definitely crack this. You know, no amount of pressure, you know, a force will, you know, eventually break it. It doesn't matter how much you put on it; it will break. But I mean, come on, let's be honest. That was pretty damn good, right? Let's take the nail and with a screw here and try to put it through the screen shield. We put it right on there. Now, I would think that would leave a mark, right? I mean, we're getting pretty extreme there, right? Is there at least a mark? There's not a mark. Not one on there. And guys, it's smooth. It's not wrecked. I'm just amazed. Absolutely amazed. I think we might actually have a scratch down here at the bottom, finally. Let's see here. I thought I saw something down there. Let's put this in the light. Nothing. And still smooth as butter. You know, I get my finger marks on it. They disappear a little bit. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, I have one more test that I want to show you guys. And, here, you know what? Real quick, while we're talking here. We're going to stop this. Do the same thing that we did before. Just to show you I'm not BSing you. Put that on there. We'll zoom out. Take Take some pictures of that. Put them up as we're talking. That we've got a beautiful screen going on here. Let's there you go. Spin that around. Show you what we got. It is looking perfect. I'm a little bit amazed at this point that there isn't at least a mark on the screen shield on the GLAS.TR for this. This is actually pretty cool. So let's focus this up. Let's go back to the main shot here. And I've got one more test that I think I want to try here. You know, that was a real piece of wood. And one more thing that I want to try is my drill gun here. Just to show you. It's legit. I mean, that will do. I mean... if that doesn't scratch it... Oh, let's not go into the... let's not go into there, right? So, let's clean that off. There's got to be marks, right? I mean, there can't not be marks. Can't not be. There's got to be something. I don't suggest you go out there and do that. Let's take this off camera for a second. I'm just cleaning it off, trying to give it a good once over. I know the there's some dust on here, you know, some of the wood chippings and whatnot from going into the 2x4. But let's turn that off, and we'll give it a good cleaning. And I can honestly say, guys, with the exception of getting the stuff off of there, which, you know what we can do, we'll go ahead and just put some cleaner on there. We'll give it a good one shot. Basically just try to clean it off, get that wood chip dust off of there, wood shavings. And give this a once over, one shot. And I think we finally got something on here. But I can't really tell because... Here, you know what? Let's do it again. I think we might actually have some markings on there. And let's see what we got. I think I got some, yeah, we finally did it with that right there. Those are the marks right there from the drill. Those are actually taps in the screen shield. Now, I'm still gonna tell you right now, the screen, I mean, it still looks damn good. You're gonna get scratches on your screen shield and your screen protector and everything, but are you still going to be able to use it the way that you do and not be annoyed by all the scratch marks on it? Yeah, eventually. But look what I just put this thing through. I just put this through what we would consider months and months and months of pain with and punishment with a hammer, a screw gun, drill gun, and it seemed to do pretty good. Now, I have one more thing that I want to do, and I'm not going to do it on my phone, but I am going to do it on the GLAS.TR that we have here. I'm sorry, yeah, this is the GLAS.TR that I took off for the iPhone 5. And I kind of want to see what extreme measures we can take to break this. And I don't want to necessarily do it on my phone, but, you know, because that'll pretty much guarantee that I got to go to the Apple store and get it replaced. But, I mean, we're really... This is the GLAS.TR. This is the one that I had on the phone before. And you can see we're going through that. We're really doing a number on it, and it's still not breaking. Take the drill. There we go. We finally got through. So it finally cracked by taking the drill into it. Now, there it is. There's one thing to mention here. Take very close attention. when this cracks, it doesn't just shatter. It stays together, and there's really no sharp pieces on here. You know, things that you have to worry about where this is cracking. It's still staying. Kind of like what you do with your iPhone. If you crack the screen, you think, oh no, I'm screwed. You know, these stay together for safety reasons. Now, of course, the more you break it apart, the more you can get it to shatter. And to do that, but it's still staying. It reminds me exactly when your iPhone cracks. You know, when you drop it on a weird way. Now, imagine this doing this to your screen shield and not necessarily to your phone. That's pretty darn assuring in my opinion. You know, when you've got the ability to protect your device and you have to put a drill through it to do any kind of damage. So, bravo to SPIGEN for an awesome product. I don't think, again, you get gypped out of paying $34 and not get something for it. So, you know, again, if you're thinking about this product for protection for your phone, you can't go wrong. Like I said, we put a drill on it at high speed, going God knows how fast, and that's all it does to it is that little bit. And in my opinion, the screen still looks awesome. I cannot complain. It's just that one spot that it did. After all of that, we had a knife. I put a hammer to it. Whoops, dropped the hammer on it again. No mark whatsoever. The iPhone still works. There's nothing wrong with the iPhone. It's a beaut. We could even go on this side, and it does nothing. Now, of course, you don't want to go and do that because the pressure will ring through the screen shield eventually. But if you're dropping that on its corner on something, you're protecting your screen. It's taking the brunt of it. It's transferring the energy to the sides of the screen shield. You know, there's other screen shields that do this, yes, but does it look this good? Not anymore, in my opinion. So that is a endurance test, durability test of the SPIGEN GLAS.TR. $34.99 on their website. I don't think you guys can go wrong. So that's it for me, guys. I got a mess I got to clean up here. The wife will kill me. You all have a great night, and I will talk to you later. See ya!